Stocks dropped the most since February as the S. The Dow Jones sunk as much as 836 points, with tech stock falling to its worst losses in 7 years, and the Nasdaq 100 index plummeting more than 4%. Computer companies led the S. Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Facebook and Microsoft all fell more than 4% each as tech stock crashed. U.S. stocks plunge amid fears of Donald Trump sparking trade war with China. Image, Getty, the S. Stock in all 30 blue-chip index companies fell, with Boeing and Caterpillar dropping at least 3.8%. French luxury goods maker LVMH warned enforced Chinese customs rules are keeping trade tensions high, with concerns over U.S. tariffs on steel, aluminium and Chinese goods. Samir Somana, a global quantitative and technical strategist for Wells Fargo Investment Institute, told Bloomberg, "The biggest thing going on in markets is you're seeing an unwind. You had stocks doing really well, rates for the most part were very well behaved. Fear stalks Wall Street as U.S. shares slump and biggest fall for months." Image, Getty. When you've got these risk-off moments, there is some concern on the part of investors where it's like, is this the beginning of the end? Samir Somana, global strategist at Wells Fargo Investment Institute. When you've got these risk-off moments, especially when you're later in the cycle, there is some concern on the part of investors where it's like, is this the beginning of the end? Shares in the U.S. energy sectors were hit hard as investors reacted to shutdowns sparked by Hurricane Michael in Florida and the Gulf of Mexico. Energy giants stopped production in the Gulf as the deadly storm raged towards the U.S. Oil firms Hess Corp and Marathon Oil fell around 7% as Chevron dropped 3% ahead of the third-quarter earnings season. Oliver Persh, vice chairman and chief market strategist at Bruderman Asset Management, in New York, said, "The big concern isn't really what third-quarter earnings numbers are, but really what the outlook for the fourth quarter and first quarters are." U.S. markets tumble on Wednesday ahead of third-quarter earnings season. Image, Getty. Dow falls more than 800 points as concern mounts over China trade war. Image, Getty. The Federal Reserve is raising interest rates, which makes it more expensive for companies to borrow and harms share prices. The rout suggests businesses are not able to sustain the runaway growth that's marked 2018 so far. Investors are nervous a trade war would slash profits. Rising bond yields are raising the cost of borrowing to add to market fears.